Hello everybody and welcome to the pumpkin patch. Now it's a glorious August afternoon. It couldn't really get any sunnier, but I want to talk to you about Halloween. Now I'm going to show you a little trick that you can try out on your pumpkins at home that will set the scene perfectly for Halloween, but you've got to do it now in preparation for dark October nights. So well, I'll show you what we're going to do. So what I want to do is to show you how to scratch or etch a living pumpkin. Now this is basically taking a pin and scratching a design on a pumpkin while it's still growing, and then it calluses over and looks absolutely fantastic by the time you get to Halloween. So well, let's show you how to do it. Well, truth be told, I've been scratching and etching pumpkins for quite a while. And in fact, a couple of years ago I did a trial on it to see how effective it could be, right time of year to do it, stuff like that. And what I really discovered was that if you try and do this too early in the season, if you sort of mark and scratch a pumpkin in July, say, they're just growing too quickly, they're too tender, and they can really easily get affected, and there are some real horror stories, I can tell you. But if you leave it till about the first or second week in August, they're starting to cure at that point, and they may have a bit of colour in them, they may still be completely green, but they've slowed down enough to make the whole process really effective. So you just get a pin, scratch on your design, and off you go. But anyway, well, let's try it out and see what you think. So here's our little pumpkin, and here's a very large pin. Oh dear, look out. So let's have a go at putting a little face on this pumpkin, shall we? We'll do an eye first. Spooky eye. And a spooky eye over here. I'm not scratching too deep, just into the surface, just below the skin. Don't go too deep, otherwise it'll go bad. And then we'll do a nose, like that. And then we'll do a spooky pumpkin mouth. Apologies to all pumpkin carvers out there. I'm sure you can all do much better than me at this. And we'll do some big scary teeth. And if you're going to do this, keep it under wraps, because it's a great surprise for the kids when they go to the pumpkin patch and find a pumpkin that's actually already got a face on it. Absolutely terrifying. I'm even going to do a second row of teeth, just for effect. You can see it's starting to weep a little bit there, but before you know it, this will callus over and you will get, hopefully, a really good result. But just to prove the point, I'm going to leave this pumpkin for a couple of weeks, and then we'll come back and film the end result and see what it looks like. So here's our pumpkin 2 days later, and you can already see the face is really a lot more defined already. Amazing how quick it is, really. And here we are 4 days later, and it's even more clearly defined now. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, well, we'll leave our pumpkin there for a while, and you come back in a couple of weeks' time and we'll have a look at the finished effect. So as promised, we've come back to the pumpkin patch 3 weeks after the scratching now. As you can see, the foliage is really starting to look a bit worse for wear. We're getting quite late in the season now, and the pumpkins are really maturing. And somewhere around here is the pumpkin we scarred, and here it is. There we go. So now you can see, 3 weeks after we originally scratched the pumpkin, it's looking really defined and very good. All the scarring has really dried up. It's very pronounced, really clearly defined, and that'll only get better as the pumpkin goes completely orange. And it's a pretty good result, really. So yeah, the message from this video is, it's only in the UK, second week in August, scratch your pumpkins, and you should get a fairly good result.